Would you guys believe me if I told you IShowSpeed was once just a broke, grounded teenager from Cincinnati who couldn't even get more than 5 viewers on his streams? Yeah, no millions, no Ronaldo hugs, no stadium crowds chanting his name. Just Darren Watkins Jr., a kid in his room, screaming at NBA 2K and getting in trouble for staying up past midnight to play FIFA.
No, 30. Yeah. It's summertime.
Fast forward to now, and Speed is a global internet icon. He can cause an international trend by barking, start a stadium-wide chant with one word, and crash YouTube's trending page on any given Tuesday. But behind the wild energy and viral chaos is a story of insane persistence, controversy, and an audience that turned him into one of the fastest-growing creators in history. In this video, I'm going to break down how Darren IShowSpeed Watkins Jr. went from complete unknown to global superstar, and how he's somehow still just getting started. Chapter 1. Humble beginnings in Cincinnati. Darren Watkins Jr. was born on January 21st, 2005 in Cincinnati, Ohio. He grew up in a single-parent household with his mom raising him and his siblings. Money was tight and life wasn't exactly picture perfect. School. He wasn't bad academically, but he wasn't exactly the most focused kid either. His real passion was gaming and not just playing for fun. From a young age, Speed loved the idea of being entertaining while playing. At 13 years old, he discovered streaming on YouTube. The first few months were rough 0 viewers, maybe 1 if a friend clicked the link, but that didn't stop him. He'd stream for hours, talking to no one, perfecting the energy and over-the-top reactions that would later make him famous. Chapter 2. Grounded but grinding. There was one problem, his mom, and not in a bad way. She was just doing what parents do.
So figure out which day you coming home, and I mean that shit.
Speed's late-night gaming marathons clashed with school responsibilities. Fall asleep in class? Grounded. Miss homework for NBA 2K? Grounded. Get caught yelling at FIFA at 2 a.m.? Definitely grounded. But here's the thing, every time she grounded him, Speed came back even hungrier. It's almost like the punishments made him double down on streaming. Chapter 3. The first sparks of attention. The year 2020 was different. TikTok was exploding, and Speed's over-the-top rage in NBA 2K started getting clipped by fans and strangers alike. He'd scream at the screen, throw his headset, argue with in-game characters like they were real people. It was raw, unfiltered, and perfect for TikTok's short attention span audience. Suddenly, Speed was getting hundreds, then thousands of views, not on his own channel at first, but on other people's TikToks. By the end of 2020, he'd gone from a few hundred subs to several thousand, but the big break was still coming. Chapter 4. 2021, the explosion year. If 2020 was the spark, 2021 was the explosion. Speed started experimenting with different games horror titles like Five Nights at Freddy's and The Joy of Creation, where his jump scares were louder than the actual game. And then came Talking Ben. If you don't know, Talking Ben is a mobile app where you talk to a cartoon dog. Speed's chaotic conversations with Ben, including yelling, arguing, and even begging him to support Portugal, went insanely viral. By mid-2021, his sub count was skyrocketing. April 2021, under 100K subs. August 2021, over 1 million subs. That's not normal growth, that's about to break the internet growth. Chapter 5. The Ronaldo obsession. One of Speed's most defining traits is his obsession with Cristiano Ronaldo. He didn't just like Ronaldo, he lived Ronaldo, wearing CR7 jerseys on stream, screaming "Siu" mid-sentence, arguing with Messi fans like it was life or death. In late 2022, Speed traveled to Qatar for the FIFA World Cup to finally see his idol play. But in classic Speed fashion, Ronaldo didn't even start the match. His meltdown yelling, "Ronaldo, why didn't you start?" was clipped, memed, and reposted millions of times. Chapter 6. Controversies and close calls. With unpredictability comes risk. Speed's career has been one long tightrope walk between entertainment and chaos. Major incidents. March 2022, a clip from Valorant where he made inappropriate comments led to a permanent Twitch ban. July 2022, lit fireworks inside his bedroom, live on stream smoke alarms, blaring, chat going insane. Several incidents where his language or pranks drew criticism, especially from mainstream media. For most creators, any one of these could have been career-ending. For Speed, it somehow added to the mythos. His audience expected chaos, and he delivered. Chapter 7. the global stage. By 2023, Speed wasn't just a streamer, he was a global celebrity. Played in the Sidemen charity match in both 2022 and 2023. Scored a goal, ruled offside.
It didn't come quickly, but Speed finally gets his goal. And look what it means to him. He's done it.
Tackled KSI and ran around like a man possessed. Released music tracks like World Cup, which peaked at number 37 on the UK singles chart and racked up over 100 million YouTube views. Collaborated with Kai Cenat, Aden Ross, KSI, and even had moments with Neymar and Ronaldo. Chapter 8, Why Speed Works. Speed's formula is simple but deadly effective. Authenticity. He's not reading off a script. What you see is 100% speed. Unpredictability. A calm FIFA stream can turn into fireworks literally. Mean potential. Every stream produces multiple viral clips, which fans spread for free. This self-replicating content machine means his audience isn't just watching, they're marketing him. Chapter 9, The Business of Speed. By 2024, Speed had over 20 million subscribers and billions of total views. Let's talk money. YouTube ads. Estimated $2 to $4 million a year depending on CPM. Music revenue. World Cup and other tracks bring in streaming and merch income. Sponsorships and appearances. Sports collaborations, brand deals, and event invites could easily add another one to $3 million annually. Merch, hoodies, shirts, and accessories his audience buys into the brand, not just the content, and he's only 19. Chapter 10, The Fan Culture. Speed's community is unlike most. His fans don't just watch, they participate. They clip, remix, and meme every second of his content. Some of his biggest viral moments weren't even posted by him, they were fan uploads.
My mom is kind of homeless.
He's also mastered cross-platform dominance. TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, all filled with Speed content, whether he posted it or not. That's free distribution on a massive scale. Chapter 11, The Future of IShowSpeed. So where does he go from here? There are two roads: mainstream crossover, hosting sports events, TV appearances, maybe even acting. Full chaos, doubling down on streaming insanity and music. If he plays it smart, Speed could be a household name outside gaming. If he doesn't, well, his core fans will probably watch him no matter what. From a grounded teen in Cincinnati to one of the most recognizable faces on the internet, IShowSpeed's story proves that sometimes being unapologetically yourself is the ultimate growth hack. He's proof that you don't need a perfect image to win online, you just need a personality that people can't ignore. Love him or hate him, one thing's certain, Speed isn't slowing down anytime soon. This is 0-2 up, and that's the wild rise of IShowSpeed.